Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Iris, and I'm a therapist and a teacher for Anpuku, the abdominal Japanese bodywork, the traditional ancient one. I'm going to take you down the road of understanding why I fell in love with the Anpuku and why I see the connections to the abdomen and to healing through the abdomen about the emotional roots, which are now mostly explained in new science, in neurophysiological points of view and biological points of view, which I find totally merged into the traditional Anpuku. So when I'm working, I'm looking for the emotional root. Not every pathology has an emotional reason, but it has an emotional root, and the emotional root is connected to our biology and how things start from the embryological stages. So I want to go with you through those optional ways of looking at our pathology, at our clients. And I'm going to share with you now what we are going to go through in general through the class. I just want to know as a quick note, I'm going to have a lot of PowerPoints with me through the lectures, and you're going to get them all. There are links to articles in the PowerPoints, and you will have them. Okay, not always I will go through every line I'm writing in the PowerPoint, but just listen to the lectures, and afterwards you can read through the PowerPoints that will be sent to you. So if you ever touched an abdomen in therapy for diagnosis, for treating, working with manual techniques, if not, it's your first time and it's going to be very exciting. Do you know how deep it can take you? Have you heard about the brain-gut connection, the emotional connection behind it, the enteric nervous system, and why they call it the second brain? So you're going to know now. I'm going to take you into some, I believe actually that the way I go through every idea and everything that interests me, I go and research more and more. Then if you will fall in love like I do, I'm sure you will find everything that you need to read around it, watch around it. If you need any help with it, you can always address me by email, okay? So I'm going to show you now what will we get together at the end of the course, okay? We will deepen our optional way of holding the emotional field through a somatic point of view, through understanding how the cells remember, how everything is from the beginning printed in the body and how it's printed, okay? You'll be able to integrate a diagnostic point of view of Ota Sensei, the Japanese sensei that we have text from his books about the Anpuku, okay? You will also able to think, to treat, to diagnose from a psychophysical level. And I think it's highly important to know how to hold the fields from those points of view, even if you don't use it or connect it to the client. If you have these points of view in it, everything can be treated and held differently, okay? You can use the same toolbox you have already, but you will hold it differently and maybe choose other ways to treat when you understand this angle, okay? You'll be able to psychoeducate your clients. And this is a very important point that we have combined in the healing process. When the client understands what happened, why he made the choices from the biological angle, sometimes it's much more easier for him to hold the trauma, to hold the pathology, to understand and to let go into the healing process without the extra thinking about why and how, and he did like this, she did like this, and I did like this, and why I'm like this, and I'm not good enough, and all those things we hear a lot in the clinic. So sometimes we give the psycho education understanding to the biology, how the nervous system works in a very autonomic way. There is no cognition connected to the choice sometimes, as we know, in a survival mode. And then the client can let go into the healing. So you'll be able to give him some points regarding it, okay?